All right, let's kick off another deep dive. Today, we're shifting gears a bit. We're going to Germany.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, to a music club actually called KOHI. Now, the reason we're talking about KOHI is, well, they just got their second APPLAUS Award.
Wow.
Yeah, for outstanding live music program.
Not an easy award to win.
No, not at all. And we're going to really kind of break down what makes them so special, what makes them tick. Why is this club in Germany something that even people, outside of Germany should be interested in? Our source material is a press release celebrating KOHI's win. Should be pretty interesting.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the AFI Plaza Award's a pretty big deal over in Germany, that's for sure.
It is. It is. And one of the things that the press release jumps right into is saying that KOHI is, quote, more than just a music club. So right off the bat, we're getting this sense that it's not just about the music.
Yeah, you get the sense of like a community, kind of like a cultural hub, that kind of a vibe.
Totally, totally. And they use this phrase, underground meets avant-garde.
Ooh, I like that.
Right. So paint us a picture here. For someone who's never been to KOHI, never even heard of it before, what kind of music are we talking about? What can you expect walking into this place?
Well, think cutting edge, like they're bringing that energy from the underground scene, those independent artists. They're pushing boundaries, experimenting with sound.
Right, right.
And then they kind of merge that with the avant-garde.
Okay.
The really experimental stuff, the innovative, It's like you can see a well-established act, and then the next act is someone you've never heard of that you'll never forget them.
Oh, I love that. It makes me think of, years ago, I stumbled into this little jazz club in New Orleans, and it had that same kind of vibe. Super intimate, unexpected lineup.
Yeah.
Just felt really special. Does the press release give us any specifics on, like, what kind of artists or genres they're showcasing at KOHI?
They do mention this blend of local and international acts.
Oh,
So you get this sense of a real tapestry of sound, from all over the globe. And it seems like they're focused on fostering this sense of discovery, like it's not just about the big names.
yeah.
It's about like creating a platform for cultural exchange.
Love it. Okay, let's talk about this APPLAUS Award, because it's not just like a participation trophy, right? This is a big deal.
No, for sure.
So what exactly does it recognize, and what does it tell us about KOHI? What are they doing that's so special they won this thing twice?
Well, I mean, the AP Plaza Award, it started in 2013, and it's basically Germany's highest honor for live music venues and event organizers.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It looks at things like artistic programming, the impact on the cultural landscape, a commitment to quality. And get this, it's judged by a panel of experts from across the industry, so it's serious business.
So to win this thing even once is a pretty big feat.
Oh, yeah. Let alone twice.
Right. So they must have been up against some tough competition. Do we know anything about who else was in the running?
Well, the press release says there were 6 different categories, so everything from small clubs to massive festivals.
Oh, wow.
And there's a cash prize, too.
Oh, so this isn't just about bragging rights. There's some real incentive here.
Oh, yeah. Winning this award can be a game changer for a club, especially one like KOHI. That money can make a huge difference, in terms of supporting their programming and their artists.
So it's a testament to what they're doing, but it also gives them the means to kind of keep pushing the boundaries and, keep offering something really special to the community.
Exactly.
And, it wasn't just about the music that impressed the judges, it seems like.
Right.
They were really drawn to KOHI's role as a safe space.
Yes.
That comes up a few times in the press release. And as like a real pillar of the community,
Yeah, the jury actually specifically mentions that.
Okay.
And Kulturstat's ministering Claudia Roth, too.
Oh, wow. So even at the government level.
Yeah, they're recognizing that KOHI is doing something really special.
Oh.
Creating these inclusive spaces where people can connect.
Mm-hmm.
Especially, and they use this phrase, in dark times.
Dark times, huh?
Yeah, kind of makes you think, right?
It is. It really.
Like, what's the role of a music venue?
Right.
Beyond just, entertainment.
Exactly. It's like they're offering something more, something vital, especially when things feel so uncertain.
Absolutely, like a sense of belonging,
Yeah.
Like finding a community when the world feels a bit, well, stuck.
It's powerful stuff. And, speaking of community, they mentioned something in the press release that I thought was really interesting. Fixed and trial memberships.
Oh, yeah.
I've never heard of that at a music club before. Have you?
That's pretty unique.
What do you make of that? What are they trying to do there?
Well, I think it speaks to their commitment to accessibility, right?
Okay.
Like, they want everyone to be able to experience KI.
Yeah.
Even if you're not sure you're ready to commit long term, You can do a trial run, see if it's your vibe,
Right.
which I think is really smart, especially if you're new to the scene or maybe a little hesitant to try something new.
Yeah, totally. It's like dipping your toes in the water before, diving in headfirst. I
Exactly.
like that. So we were talking about the financial side of the APPLAUS Award earlier. I'm curious how that cash prize might impact things for KOHI, but also for the community as a whole.
Right.
What are the ripple effects?
Well, I mean, first off, it provides stability,
Okay.
which is huge for any independent venue, but especially one like KOHI. They're operating on tight margins probably.
I would imagine so, yeah.
So that prize money can help cover operational costs, equipment upgrades,
Yeah,
and most importantly, they can pay their artists fairly.
which is so important. It benefits everyone, right?
Totally. I mean, when a venue is thriving, everyone benefits.
Right.
Local businesses, sound engineers, lighting techs, poster designers, the whole ecosystem.
Yeah, yeah.
A healthy music scene is good for everyone. It creates jobs, it brings people together, it makes a community more vibrant.
It's like this web of interconnectedness where
Yeah.
supporting KOI means supporting all these other people and businesses that depend on it.
Exactly.
And, as inspiring as KOI's story is, it also makes you think about all the other venues out there that might be struggling, especially those that haven't gotten the same kind of recognition.
Yeah, for sure. And actually, the head of the jury mentions that in their statement.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they say that a lot of deserving clubs couldn't be awarded this time,
Oh, wow.
which really highlights the reality of the situation. There are so many venues out there, especially those that are championing independent artists and less mainstream genres.
Yeah.
They're fighting to keep their doors open, and it's a reminder that places like KOHI are precious.
Absolutely. So I guess that brings us to a really important question. What can we do, as music lovers, as members of our communities? How can we support these vital cultural spaces?
Right, and it's not just a German issue.
No, not at all.
It's something we need to think about globally. Like, KOG's story is a microcosm of what's happening everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
These independent venues, they're incubators for creativity, they're platforms for emerging artists, they're gathering places for communities,
Right.
and they need our support to survive.
So what can we do? What are some concrete actions we can take?
Well, it starts with awareness.
Okay.
Like recognizing the value of these venues in your community and making a conscious effort to engage with them.
And that engagement can take many forms, right?
Oh, yeah. I attend shows, spread the word,
Yeah.
buy merch, follow them on social media,
Uh-huh.
volunteer your time, or even donate if you can.
Right.
Every little bit helps.
Yeah, for sure. As we're talking about this, I'm thinking about what makes a music venue truly special. What are those intangible qualities that make it more than just four walls and a stage? What transforms it into a safe space where people feel connected and inspired? What are your thoughts on that? It's a good question, right? Like, if you could design your dream music venue,
Yeah.
what would it be like? What kind of atmosphere? What would make it special?
That's a great question to think about.
Yeah.
If you had the chance to create this space where music could really thrive,
Mm-hmm.
what kind of music would you focus on? Would it be local talent or international artists or both?
Yeah, and like what kind of experience would you want your audience to have?
Exactly.
Would it be a small, intimate space?
Right.
Or a huge multi-stage venue?
Yeah.
Would you go all out with like a visual theme? And
Mhm.
what about the sound system, the lighting, all those little things that add up to make a place feel special?
All the details.
Right. It's almost like designing a whole world, isn't it?
It is. You're not just building a venue, you're creating an entire ecosystem.
Yeah, you're making a statement about what matters to you, what you want to see more of in the world.
Exactly.
And I think that's what's so cool about KI. They had this vision
Yeah.
and they made it real, and now they're being recognized for it.
It's inspiring.
It is, and it shows that we all have a part to play in supporting these places that make music happen.
Absolutely. Whether it's going to shows, telling your friends, or even just having conversations like this one,
Yeah.
we can all make a difference.
So we want to hear from you. What does your dream music venue look like? Head over to social media and tell us all about it. Use the hashtag #MyIdealMusicVenue. Let's get this conversation going.
Yeah, share your ideas.
What genres would you have? What kind of vibe? Let's hear it all.
I love it.
So as we wrap up our deep dive into KOI,
Hmm.
let's keep in mind that music is bigger than just a stage.
Oh, yeah.
It connects us. It inspires us. It reminds us of all the good in the world.
Absolutely. So keep exploring, keep listening, keep supporting the music that makes you feel alive.
Beautifully said. And on that note, we'll sign off. Until next time, keep diving deep.
Feel free to follow us on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and WhatsApp. Just send a hi to info@macardis.de, and we will provide you with the links.